The clock is ticking, folks. In just 48 hours, Americans will head to the polls to decide who will lead the world's most powerful nation for the next 4 years. Will it be the trailblazing Kamala Harris, or the ever-controversial Donald Trump? Buckle up because this roller coaster ride is about to reach its climax. As we enter the final stretch, both candidates are leaving no stone unturned. Harris is barnstorming through Michigan, hoping to shore up support in this crucial battleground state. Meanwhile, Trump is on a whirlwind tour of Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, states that could make or break his White House dreams. The polls? Well, they're tighter than a drum. Harris holds a razor-thin 1-point lead nationally, but as we learned in 2016, it's the Electoral College that counts. And in those all-important swing states, it's anyone's game. Trump's ahead by a whisker in some, Harris in others, and a few are deadlocked. It's like watching a high-stakes game of political ping-pong. But wait, there's a plot twist. Iowa, which Trump won handily in 2016 and 2020, is suddenly leaning towards Harris. Could the Hawkeye state be the dark horse that decides this race? As they say in Iowa, if you build it, they will come. And Harris is certainly hoping the voters will come her way. Both candidates are pulling out all the stops in these final days. Harris is ticking like the fabled Energizer Bunny, making a surprise appearance on Saturday Night Live on the final Saturday of the campaign. Not to be outdone, Trump is, well, being Trump. He's doubling down on his signature style, complete with provocative statements and promises to shake up Washington. Dressed as a garbage man, no less. Love him or hate him, you can't accuse the man of being boring. As we hurtle towards Election Day, one thing's for certain. This race is far from over. Will Harris make history as the first woman and person of color to clinch the presidency, or will Trump stage a comeback for the ages? The only thing we know for sure is that millions of Americans will be glued to their screens on Tuesday night watching the drama unfold. Based on the early voting data and analysis provided, here are some key insights on how early voting is impacting the overall race. Record-breaking turnout, over 68 million Americans, roughly 43% of the 2020 turnout, had already voted early as of Friday, November 1st. This suggests very high voter engagement and enthusiasm for this election. Shift in Republican early voting. Unlike previous elections, registered Republicans are showing higher early voting turnout in key battleground states like Arizona, Nevada, and North Carolina compared to 2020. This indicates Trump's push for his supporters to vote early is having an impact. Gender gap. Women are significantly outpacing men in early voting in several states. In Pennsylvania, for example, women are outpacing men by a 10 to 13-point margin. This could potentially benefit Harris if recent polls showing women favoring Democrats hold true. New voters. In crucial swing states like Pennsylvania and Arizona, the number of new early voters already exceeds Biden's 2020 margins of victory. This influx of new voters adds uncertainty to predictions. Overall turnout projections. Early voting data suggests this year's overall turnout will likely be on par with 2020's record-breaking numbers, potentially reaching the high 160 million range. Tight race persists. Despite the high early voting numbers, polls continue to show a very close race nationally and in key swing states. So fasten your seatbelts and stock up on popcorn. The grand finale of this political thriller is about to begin, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second of it. Who will emerge victorious? In just 2 days we'll have our answer. Until then, may the best candidate win, and may democracy prevail. But if I may be allowed to share a personal opinion, I think the Harris Waltz ticket should and will win. But I've been wrong before, so let's all wait and see. Like, share and comment on this video, and subscribe to our channel for an insightful post-election review. See you in the next video.